What's up, people? Welcome to Morton's Law Podcast, here with exclusive content on YouTube. I know I normally just do pro wrestling, sometimes sports, and of course, you guys know some of my comedy. If you listen to my show on all major platforms, please go check that out if you can. And the reason I haven't really done sports lately, I'll be honest with you guys, I've had some really dark moments as a sports gambler. So I kind of had to take myself away from sports for a little bit and just to get a mental cleansing, if you will. Very challenging if you know what I'm talking about. Some of you can understand that. So pretty much last night, let's talk about last night. Lakers, Warriors, play-in game. First of all, play-in game. Let's talk about that for a second. What is Adam Silver doing to this league? I don't know. A lot of people have issues with him. I've had issues with him. This playing game, or the format of this is mindless. It really is. I'm not the biggest Laker fan. In fact, I hate the Lakers. You can see I'm a Bulls fan. I got my Jordan shirt here. The Lakers are the 7th seed. They should not be having a playing game, nor should the 8th seed. How are you rewarding the 9 and 10 seeds? Please explain that to me. The 9 and 10 seeds are rewarded to get an opportunity to advance to the first round. That's just crazy. So let's get to the game itself. Like I said, I followed on my phone for the first 3+ quarters. I saw the Warriors up by 13. Then we get to the fourth. Lakers make a run. They get up by 7. And, the Warriors fought back and they kept it close. They ended up tying the game. Let's talk about this one play. I could not believe this. So LeBron gets the ball, drives to the basket. Draymond Green comes across, hits him in the face. Yes, he does hit him in the face. But like they talked about, was there a wind-up? No, there was not. LeBron goes down, as only LeBron can do, like he got shot with a shotgun. I mean, this man acts so much on every foul call, it is ridiculous. For those who don't know, go follow me on Twitter at Mortons_law. I have made numerous comments about his game, and this is not taking anything away from who he is and his legendary status, like I've said on Twitter. He's great. No denying that. Debatable as terms of the GOAT. But what he does on the court with his antics, trying so hard on that play to get the flagrant foul call, when those of you who watched the 80s and 90s of the NBA know that would have been the most common foul, not even reviewed. I mean, according to today's rules, thankfully, that even Steve Javi, who they had on the broadcast, said that should be a common foul, and the referees agreed. But I mean, he's down in the fetal position. I know he got hit in the eye. I'm sure it was some difficulty seeing. I want to deny that. I'm not going to say he's lying. But the contact that this man takes and how he goes down, it just makes me think of the 80s. And I don't want to do this whole Jordan comparison thing as I'm nauseous with it. But when you watch the guys play in the 80s and 90s, you can't help but think if this man played in this decade with this mentality. Now, I don't want to say he would share that same mentality if we go back 30 years or 40 years. But the way he is now, he couldn't play then. Guys like Sally, Mahorn, Langbeer, Rodman, even X-Man when he played on the Knicks, they would mentally break him. There's no way he could play back then without like getting into a fetal position and crying, tucking his tail and going home. That's just like, I cannot believe what I watch from this man. He's 6'9", 260 pounds. You would think he was 6'1", 180 pounds. It's just like, what is he doing? So, yeah, I'm sick of that. And thankfully, it was a common foul. So, moving along. Look, in this game, I don't want to take... Steph Curry had a great game. But late in this game, he had a couple offensive missed opportunities, if you will. He had a shot in the lane that I would think he would make 9 out of 10 times. That just happened to be the one time he missed it. Then with Caruso guarding him on the sideline, he dribbles the ball off his foot. And those two are big moments in this game. 2 shots, 2 opportunities, I should say. 1 shot, 1 dribble, which we don't know how that possession would have ended. So, all right, let's get to the shot, right? The shot hurled around the world. On that play, by the way, I'm a basketball coach. I coach youth basketball, and I'm hopefully climbing the ladder one day to be more successful than just youth basketball. And when I watched this play, now I had to see the replay, of course, because on the initial shot, I didn't see what was going on. I've even slowed it down over time to watch it. Let me dissect this for you and tell you what was wrong with this defensively. So initially, LeBron catches the ball, and there's a screen set up top. And Wiggins is there with Curry, and for whatever reason, and this is an epidemic in this league today, they switch. Wiggins should be fighting over that to stay on LeBron. That is just poor defense, and that is what the league is in 2021. So regardless, Curry's on him. Curry's close to him. Again, I slowed this down. So Caldwell Pope gets the ball. He's down in the post. Shot clock at 5 off the LeBron pass. Caruso's at the top. Now I'm thinking, okay, so now where's the help going to come from? Because you got a guy in the corner. You got Caruso on the wing. Caruso cuts. Then LeBron now is open, and Curry, for whatever reason, inches down closer to the post as if he was going to help the Pope shot. Answer this question. If there's a guy on the court you don't want beating you, who is it? Of course it's LeBron James. I could not believe, after looking at the replay, why Curry would even consider helping. Either that or he got lost. I don't know which one you want to call it. You cannot watch the ball. He should have been on LeBron like glue. I mean, that's just inexcusable defense. That is as bad defense as you can see on that play. So you're telling me you wouldn't rather have Pope take a crazy turnaround shot? Because that's all he would have had at that moment. And I don't know who was guarding him, but I don't care. I'm taking my chances on that. Now, if Curry were even a few steps closer, there's a chance he intercepts that pass. He might pick that pass off and go the other way. And even if he doesn't pick it off, LeBron would have a much more difficult shot being highly contested. For those of you who say, oh, well, Curry got there and he at least somewhat contested it. No, he didn't. LeBron is 6'9", Curry 6'3". When you're running at a guy like that, you are not contested his shot. Not especially a guy of his caliber. No way. Now, if he catches the ball and he's in his face, that's a different animal. Of course, in that scenario, too, LeBron might throw some head fake and then get fouled and shoot 3 free throws, which is also possible. Not going to dismiss that. But at the end of the day, that was just bad defense. And Steph Curry, for the great game he had, ultimately lost this game with the 2 plays I mentioned on offense, 2 makeable plays. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and deny LeBron's greatness. I mean, that shot is as clutch as it gets. It's an incredible shot. I'm again, for the antics and the court extracurricular stuff with crying and the whining and being in a fetal position, I have no respect for him as a man, but as a player, he's great. He's a great player, one of the best all time. And now they get the Suns in the first round, which should have been the case. Again, this mindless playoff format. And now the Warriors play Memphis to see who makes it as the 8 seed, which is even more stupid. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and give a quick take on this game. Hopefully I'll be doing more sports as I watch, and I can stay away from gambling. That will help. So I can give you more insight on the NBA, even a little Major League Baseball and other things as we go. So please, if you like this, please hit that like button and subscribe. And also check out Morton's Law Podcast on all major platforms. I'll probably be doing a wrestling show at some point over this weekend with perhaps some more stuff in sports. So thank you again for joining me, and God bless. Stay sex.